Mr. Schweiss, the janitor, apologized for the incident, saying, quote, "I forgot that gasoline was flammable," unquote. In other news, the radioactive team has just acquired a new effects processor.
And it seems to be working out quite well.
That's the news. Goodbye, fellow prisoners. George?
I know. Not enough treble on the reverb. I'm working on it.
Guys, listen to this. I had this horrendous nightmare last night, right? I was being chased by this monster that had these huge horns and this long tail and these beady eyes and this sharp nose and these pointy fangs.
Really? Kevin, my fangs aren't that sharp.
No, Miss Atoll, I was actually talking...
Save it. Gather round, everyone. It's time for the weekly radioactive meeting.
Oh, yay.
It's a thrill for me as well, Kevin. Okay, I missed last week's meeting. Tanya, do you have the minutes?
Are you sure you want me to read those?
Of course.
Okay, well, we called the meeting to order, and then Morgan started asking everyone a question, and then Kevin started yelling at Ethan for stealing one of his gummy bears, and then George started asking why they were called gummy bears, and then Morgan asked if she could have one. Kevin said he already gave her one. She said no, he didn't. He said...
All right, that's enough.
I tried to warn you.
Moving on to the evaluation. I'd like to start with a note for you, Kevin.
Yeah.
I don't know how you ever came up with this idea, but could you please cancel the Name That Embarrassing Sound segment of your show?
What? That's groundbreaking radio.
It makes me want to retch.
Can I take that?
Ethan, is there any mail to read?
You betcha. Dear Radioactive, I like your radio programs. I listen to them whenever I am at school. They are good. Signed, a fan.
Ethan, haven't you read that letter before?
It's the only fan mail we ever got. And I read it every week. And I was the one who wrote it in the first place, but it's the only thing I haven't liked since talk.
Okay, Ethan, thank you. And now it's time for new business. Anybody? Yes, George.
What about selling omelets through the mail, huh? I don't think anyone's done that before.
That's not exactly what I meant by new business, but thank you, George.
You're welcome.
Well, I have a new and different idea for a radioactive project.
Oh, boy, is it going to be both fun and educational?
I was thinking it would be an interesting learning experience for you young people to do a play live on the radio.
Miss Atoll, aren't plays usually performed on stages?
Or in refrigerators if they're a more experimental piece.
Yeah, but not on radio.
Not necessarily, Ethan. Before television was invented, they used to do radio plays all the time.
Interesting. Now, what is this before television time of which you speak?
So, what do you think? Does Radioactive want to put on a radio play?
Absolutely not. It's a frightening idea. And it's horrendous.
Good! I'm glad you're all keen. Decide on a play and report back to me this afternoon.
Bye, Miss Atoll. It was a pleasure talking to you today.
I mean, seriously, eh?
I heard that.
No, this radio play thing might not be such a bad idea.
Yeah, it could be kind of fun, actually. Sure beats homework.
So, what play are we gonna do?
I know exactly what we should do.
What?
It's an ancient, old, classic story of love, honor, betrayal. It's Game 6 of the 1984 Stanley Cup semifinals.
Come on, Kevin.
No. Listen to me, Morgan. Listen to me, Morgan. Just think of it. the Edmonton Oilers, the Minnesota North Stars, facing each other alone on the cold, hard ice. It's high drama. It's high sticking.
I don't think so,
But
Kevin.
it's one of the classics, Tanya Panda!
Oh, man, you people are so restrained by the confines of conventional theatrical traditions.
I'm sorry?
We should be pushing the envelope. We should be avant-garde and on the edge. We have to make a statement.
And how do we do that?
Cereal.
What?
A dramatic reading on the ingredients of Crunchy Berry cereal.
George, I don't really see what is cutting edge about that.
That's because you have been brainwashed by the system.
George, your idea is really good.
Hey, everybody! I got the prize.
What is it?
It's a plastic worm. At least I think it's plastic.
So, what play does Radioactive want to perform?
We couldn't actually agree on anything, so we thought we'd present you each our ideas, and then you could decide.
I can't wait. All right.
Well, I thought we should do a piece from The Young and the Beautiful.
The soap opera?
Yes?
Original choice. Go ahead.
Hello, Jack. It's me, Rachel.
Rachel? Really?
Oh, I'm gonna be doing all the characters, okay?
Another interesting choice. Continue.
But Rachel, I thought you died in that plane crash 2 years ago in the Amazon after you had the affair with your chiropractor.
No, Jack. I survived and made my way through the Amazon jungles back to Central Bay City, where I met and fell in love with Rick Blitzer.
Rick Blitzer! But Rachel, how? Why?
Oh, Jack, I was young. I was foolish. I was played by a different actor then. But let's not talk about that anymore, Jack. Let's just kiss. Kiss like we've never kissed before. I haven't quite figured out how to do this part yet.
Next. What are you doing?
Warm-up exercises. I read somewhere that Robert De Niro does them before every performance.
And what are they for?
I'm not sure.
Ethan, are you ready to present your idea?
Yes, I'd like to present a reading for you
Proceed.
from my bank book.
I see.
September 17th, deposit $100. September 19th, withdraw $14. Ooh, deposit $23. Service charge $1. Hey, what was that for?
Next.
I think we should do a theatrical study of Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, I knew you would suggest something sensible.
But with Juliet as a stand-up comic. Don't you just hate it when you finally meet a cute guy and he turns out to be a Montague? Huh? Don't you hate that? And why is it that guys always have to talk to you when you're on the balcony? What is up with that? I mean, can't they just use the front door? Hey. And what kind of a name is Romeo? Huh? Oh, excuse me. Sounds like a breakfast cereal. Hey, darling, you want to pass me the Honey Nut Romeos there? Oh, woo! Free dagger in every box. Woo-wee! Hey, come on. Ah, these are the jokes, folks. I don't dance.
And now it's the third period. Game 6, both pucks and sticks. It's all
to Gretzky. Now we'll see, can he get one inside the net? Ski.
Go Wayne Gretzky, burning up the ice today. Go Gretzky, go, go, go Wayne Gretzky. Go Wayne Gretzky, make that famous play. Go Gretzky, go, 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 go. 2:52 remaining down the ice. Oh, Wayne Gretzky is skating. Ya-ta-ta-ta, 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 ya-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. What else we got, sisters? Ya-ta-ta. The crowd roars. Everyone is jumping. He scores to win the Stanley Cup, and Gretzky. I am the Phantom of the Rink. He's number one. Yeah.
Soya lecithin, soya lecithin, soya lecithin. May or may not contain monosodium bicarbonate. Whole wheat flour! And traces of phosphate calcium. Ay, 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 ay. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. So what do you think, huh? A fascinating post-Brechtian avant-garde theatrical statement, huh?
Well, everyone, I've made my decision.
Okay.
Now, don't take this the wrong way. It was not an easy decision to make because each of your ideas were, in their own special way, equally terrible. So, I've decided to go with my idea. Yes, you are going to perform a production of Beauty and the Beast.
Oh,
no. You'll find your lines highlighted.
What? I'm the Beast? How come I always get cast as a repulsive monster?
It's the lead role.
Behold, I am the Beast.
And I'm Beauty.
I'm the narrator.
And I'm the sound effects guy. Yeah, what an acting challenge, huh?
Hey, I got 2 lines. Man, I think I can handle that. I
I expect to hear the play on the air tomorrow afternoon.
What?
Tomorrow. That way I can get your grades into the office by Monday.
Grades?
Yes.
What?
Didn't I mention that? This play will count for 40% of your English grade for the semester.
40%?
That's right. Well, have fun. Ta-ta.
You gotta help me with this.
This is impossible. We can't get a play together in one day.
It's gonna be tough, but I know we can do it. All we have to do is work as a team. I know.
We're doomed.
Hey, everybody! We're on in 5 minutes. 4 minutes, 59 seconds, 58, 57.
George?
Yeah?
Can you wait till we're just a little bit closer?
Okay.
Okay. Kevin, for the last time, please stop stepping on my lines.
What are you talking about?
You never let me finish. Every time
I
go to
do
sing-
not.
Hey, Morgie baby. Bet you can't wait to do scene number 3.
What, the love scene?
Oh, that's right, honey lumps, the love scene. In this play, you're crazy about me.
Now, that's an acting challenge.
Ha! This is probably my agent.
Okay.
Excuse me. Hello? Oh, hi, Mom. See?
Guys, we're on now.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
And now it is time for Radioactive's presentation of The Beauty and the Beast. A long time ago, in a land far away, lived a beautiful young girl. The girl used to take walks with her father in the woods.
Oh, Father, how I love these walks that I take with you in the woods because
Yes, my sweet daughter, it is a wonderful day.
Father,
Yes, I will tomorrow, my dear.
And on that beautiful day, the man and his daughter walked all the way to the river. Just then, they heard the sound of approaching horses. The sound of approaching horses.
George, what is this?
Subway train in theory, huh? Sets a mood.
George, you're supposed to hear the sound of galloping horses.
Ah, you're so constrained by conventional thinking.
Play something else.
And then the beauty met the beast, and he was ugly, but they fell in love anyways.
You know, Beast, when I look at you, I don't see that horrible, ugly exterior, but rather the beautiful heart of a truly gentle soul. And you, my dear, are both beautiful in mind and body. Beast, I want you to hold me and kiss me and never let me go. Yes, I will kiss you, my dear. What? I will, Oh, Beast, do you love me? Yes, I do.
More brightly than the sun shines, my love for you is more deep than the oceans of the world.
Oh, please. Let me hold your hand. Ooh, let me hold it forever. Let me hold it until the end of time. I love you. I love you. Ooh, but what about the spell that's been cast on you?
It matters not one whit to me as long as I have you. You beautiful angel of loveliness.
And so, the Beauty and the Beast merrily went inside the nuclear submarine. Once inside the submarine, they sat by the fireplace. Yes, the fireplace in the submarine. And outside the window, they heard a little bird.
Here, how's your eye?
Hang on. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful young woman.
I love you, Beast.
And now Radioactive would like to present... No, hang on a second.
And then the church bells began to ring. They were cellular church bells.
Hello? Oh, hi, Mom. No, I'm gonna be late for dinner.
Yeah, the Beast.
What? You put Teddy in the washing machine? He'll get all fuzzy! But please, don't despair, for our love is stronger than... Fabric softener! Oh, Beast, please hold me, never let me go. Do you love me?
Yes, I do. More brightly than the sun shines, my love for you is deep in the oceans of the world.
Mom, what? I can't hear you! But what about the spell that's been cast on you?
Matters not one whit to me as long as I have you.
What?
Matters not one whit to me as long as... What? What?
Hello?
It matters not one whit to me as long as I have you.
Shooting at me!
What?
Yes, I'm in
Shooting
school.
at you?
What?
And they all lived happily ever after at the end.
I just heard your little radio play.
But yes, Atoll, we have it.
Let me tell you, your production of Beauty and the Beast was offbeat, unusual, at times incoherent, and quite brilliant.
What?
Yes,
What?
brilliant.
Really?
I have never heard anything like it, my dear. You have completely redefined the art of radio drama. You all get an A. No, Tanya, thank you.
Yes!
Yes! Right!
We get an A, ladies and gentlemen. An A for the project. You would be an A. Ladies and gentlemen.
Just kidding. It was horrible. You all fail.
You can strike that whole A.
And remind me once again why I should give you another chance. I've already heard what you have to offer.
But Ms. Atoll, our version of Beauty and the Beast is different. Yeah, and we put a lot of work into it this time.
Please, Miss Atoll, please.
Very well.
Okay.
Begin.
Once upon a time, in the kingdom of the young and the beautiful, there was a handsome young man who had a spell cast on him by a wicked sorcerer who was having an affair with the king's chiropractor. To cast the spell, he made a magic potion which contained...
Soya lecithin. Glycerine. Potassium. Baby. May or may not include peanuts.
The beauty who didn't realize her real father was going out with her ex-boyfriend's uncle loved the beast.
And no wonder. After all, he had 237 gold sovereigns in his bank account. Not to mention his long-term GICs, which were due to mature a week from next Tuesday.
And even though he had a heart of gold, he was horrible to look at.
Hey, sounds like my last date. Let me tell you about this beast guy, okay? Now, I've gone out with some pretty weird guys, but never one with his own litter box. I cooked him dinner last week. You guys know how hard it is to find Purina beast chow? Ouch! Some guys have acne, he's got fleas. Ooh, thanks, I'm here all weekend. Get off the stage! Get off the stage!
Finally, the beast made his way back through the Amazon jungles to Central Bay City, where he and Beauty fell passionately in love. On a hockey rink.
And they played hockey, 2:52 remaining. Down the ice, Beauty is skating. She shoots, she scores, the beast roars. She shoots, she scores, the beast roars.